So these powers and principalities that are bad, there are bad and good. There is the son of perdition and the son of salvation. So they bring us a fight. It says, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. The heavenly places, not in heaven, regions of heaven, which is where the church is now. I am on the internet and I must be listening to Catholic parents, bishops, pastors, religious leaders of all kinds. I want to tell them that they are principalities and powers, but if they do not submit to this gospel, they are principalities and powers of wickedness, not of good. Because Paul's gospel is the one that places you in the good. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, from the papacy. Look, from the papacy to every religious leader who is listening to me on the internet, if they do not submit to this counsel, they constitute themselves as powers of wickedness. Either we are in the good or we are in the bad. All that glitters is not gold. Not everyone who gets up on a pulpit to talk to you and gives you a ceremony and does 1,000 things, oh how good, how beautiful he spoke. He can be a philosophy. He can even talk to you about angels if he is not subject to written authority. It is wrong. Not everyone who talks about Jesus Christ is right. Christ is used in many ways, but when we submit to the government of God, when we submit to the instructions written by the Apostle Paul, our apostle, the apostle to the Gentiles, who gives us the instructions and they are clear. And look how it says in verse 13. It says, therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel. Say gospel, the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one. What is the working location of fire darts? In the mind, fiery darts of the wicked one, there may be someone thinking that Satan is out there with a pitchfork shooting arrows or throwing darts at somebody. That's in the mind, that's all he left. Satan through Adam damaged our physical body. And then the mind is corrupt. That is why this ministry communicates the mind of Christ to you to save you from your corrupted mind. Then you have to learn this gospel to take captive every thought that comes from your fallen mind. You take him captive to the obedience of Christ, of the mind of Christ. You replace your mind with another mind, with the mind of Christ. And then the fiery darts of the wicked one, where they come to be deposited, is in the thoughts that you are not going to succeed. That's a dart, you're not going to succeed. Things are bad. This is making the situation worse. Be careful. And they start there, then you forget the advice. Paul says, he always leads you in triumph, that he always carries you in victory, that he supplies every need, that he will always be with you, that he enriched you. That is Paul's advice. But there is also the dark advice of today's theologians who do not want to submit to this advice.